Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Qbert Repair. Well, I got the 74 LS138 in, and lo and behold it still wasn't working. So I ended up taking the board out, putting it on the bench, and using my fluke, which is hiding underneath all the schematics there, and testing the memory addresses, making sure that it was reading the ROM and RAMs right. It was reading the ROM fine, testing fine, but it would not pass the RAM. So what I ended up looking at the schematic, and I noticed on the schematic there's a spot where it grabs 11.5 volts DC unregulated from the connector. Well, this has a arcade shop switcher power kit in it, which I figured, well, that couldn't be anything wrong with that. Well, lo and behold, this kit does not provide the 12 volts for this circuit. It still grabs that 12 volts from the big ugly transformer in the bottom of the cabinet. So I ended up pulling off this filter board here, and this filter board, actually all these pins down here were not even on the board anymore. They weren't touching, and so I had to fix that connector, and after I fixed that, I fired it up, and it turned on. And we got Qbert. Now, I don't know, my big monitor's not syncing, but I'm not sure why, but the only problem I have is the sound is, keep hitting the service switch. The sound is not playing right. So, some of them are working, some of them are not. I don't know if it's on the soundboard or if it's something to do with these two 377s which have been replaced. I did swap new ones in there. It still doesn't seem to be playing the correct sounds. I don't know if there's a problem with the soundboard. I'm going to go up to the house and pull up MAME and go into test mode on the MAME and play the sounds and see what sounds. Maybe I can figure out what's going on. Maybe it's just the wrong addresses being selected. I may have to pull the soundboard out and build a circuit to drive the soundboard separate from the board, and I can manually trigger the inputs like I did on the Bally Cheap and Squeak on the one pinball machine I had. Those are driven by that one LS138, so it is possible that the one of these wires could be broke, but I'm highly doubting it. It might be something wrong with the soundboard, so I might have to pull that out. But the looks like the video and the graphics are all working perfectly good. Not having any problems there. All the graphics are working. All the little animations are working. It does play. It's kind of hard to play from in front of the machine looking at this little tiny monitor, so maybe I can get Paul 400 to get me a bring this chassis and monitor up to him, and maybe he can get it fixed for me. So I don't like working on monitors. So, alright, well that's it for now, and hopefully I can get this thing all finished and working 100%. Sayonara.